and I'm getting mighty tired of your trifling ways and of listening to that jackass Bray.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
For all time's sake. As time goes by.
Virgo, and wow, we got new hair. So we have this little beauty, which is the black version of the one I'm wearing now. This is Capri, okay, and this is brown color, okay. But as you can see, I've had this hair for a week, maybe 2 weeks. I'd say about a week. I've had this hair for about a week. And now that the curls have fallen, honey, I love this wig even more than when I first got it. It's super cute and it is washable. Yes, yes, you can wash this hair. You can wash it. You can condition it. You just have to use, where's my dry brush? This is what I be using. I bought me a little wet brush. You gotta buy a wet brush.
Wet brush. You wash it, okay, you condition it, and you use your little wet brush. I like this because of the little bristles in it to keep it from being too rough, okay? You wash it, you get a little towel, you kind of pat dry it, and then you let it hang, and it's beautiful, okay? Okay, so it is totally worth the wear. Okay, so this is number one, and then number two, okay, I had to get the black version, all right? And for people who may recall, the wig I bought before I went to the Virgin Islands, like, okay, so I went to the Virgin Islands last year, right? Then I had to go back to the Virgin Islands after they pulled that bullshit at the airport and separated me from all my belongings, right? So I had to go back there and I bought another wig, right? And that wig was like $50 and it was like super cute. And hey, Risa, girl, look, hold on. We have our eyelashes done, honey. Okay, eyelashes, close-up cam, eyelashes. Look at the drama. You hear me? Ooh, ooh. Shout out to Cookie, my new lash girl. Cookie is the business, y'all. I don't know if Cookie is Haitian or Jamaican, but she Caribbean, okay? Listen, Cookie is fabulous. Okay, anyway, this is 1B, okay? This is the black version, and as you can see, it has the super curls, because I got this today. Listen, it's still in the net. You see the net? Do you see it? Do you see that it's still in the net? Okay, and the praise him. That is Capri 1B. Yes, yes, she has been meaning to get her lashes done. So now, I have 2 eyebrow places, because I get my eyebrows threaded, okay? I have 2 eyebrow places, and now I have a lash girl. Okay, and now I have 2 hair spots, okay? There's a spot in Little Havana, shout out to them. That's where I got the hair last year, and I'm going to still be going there because they got good stuff, okay, amen. That's in Little Havana, but I found a new place in Florida City. Yes, yes. And then I have a connect in Los Angeles for bundles, okay? For everybody that loves to get, their weave, the good, beautiful sew-ins, 100% authentic Indian hair, honey. The nice stuff, the good stuff. Shout out to my girl, Arinda SB, who was my former hairdresser. She put me onto that. She turned me onto that and gave me, her distributor. And she gets everything direct. I'm talking about direct from India and all of those places. She gets it direct. And she has the best stuff. I've paid I've paid as much as $400 for her hair. It's worth it though. It's gonna last. It's gonna keep you. You know, I bought some birthday hair from her before, and I paid about like $3.95 for it. It's 11/11. Is it 11/11? Okay, well then that's instant manifestation. It is so. Yes, you better get on down. Yeah, I paid about $3.95. But it's 100% authentic India hair. It's the bee's knees. But she also has you know, other stuff. Now, my LA Connect, that's excellent quality hair. It's amazing. Okay, so that is going to cost you a pretty penny. It's not cheap hair. Okay, it's not cheap stuff. You want cheap stuff? You know, I can give you good stuff that I have, stuff that I recommend. That's for the budget. I'm gonna have stuff for the budget. But just know, for like the bundles and the hair extension stuff, that's gonna be a pretty penny. It's gonna be costly. But no worries, I have Klarna in my shop. Okay, so you can pay in installments and pay as you go, etc., etc. And honey, she got length. Okay, she has like 14-inch, 18-inch, 24-inch, 28-inch, 32-inch, like ridiculous. Like the inches upon inches upon inches. It's ridiculous. Okay, now this new spot that I found in Florida City, they have a whole warehouse. I walked in, I was like, oh, and they have, okay, so the thing about them is they have the expensive, okay? But then they also have, you know, the cutesy wootsies, okay? What I love about this place that I found in Florida City, because I've never seen this, like, in person, up close and personal, with my own 2 eyes before, they got the false locks. They got the false locks. You know, like those locks? Like the fake locks, like when people be rocking like those super cute twisties and they be rocking like dreadlocks out of nowhere. And it's like, bitch, I know you cut all your hair off. You was bald last month, bitch. You ain't grow no full hair locks. How the fuck you get that? They got the locks wigs, but they also have the locks bundles. Like the kind you can sew into your existing hair. You know, you braid your stuff. Y'all know how you braid your stuff up. You know what I'm saying? And then you sew the locks on top. They got those, and then they have the locks wigs, like the full like throttle, and they come in black, brown, blonde. Blonde is real cute. Okay, now you won't now listen. Now I don't tell you what to get and tell you what to do, but you know, you got to really want it and be serious if you're rocking that blonde, because it's like the like the super, you know what I mean? Like that blonde that almost looks like it's gray because it's so light, like it's that type of blonde. Girl, don't give me the tail when you know tails. I don't know what that type of blonde is called. Super blonde. White blonde. I don't know. It's you know what I mean? I'm trying to describe the color so that you can get the picture in your mind, because I haven't like posted any images and put up the hair division yet. Fox is pronounced faux. I know it's pronounced faux, but I try to make videos that are for everybody. And I want people to know what I'm talking about. And some people, platinum, girl, you better get it. Yes, it is absolutely platinum blonde. Thank you, Risa. See, that's why we got to see, look. Homegirl that came in here telling me it's pronounced faux. First of all, queen, thank you. Melanie, she said, oh, no, Melanie, no, for real, Melanie, I wasn't mad. And I know that you was just being a queen in your own right, trying to help your sister out to adjust my crown so I could be on top of my shit. You wanted to make sure that I knew what the fuck I was talking about. So, girl, I ain't mad. I appreciate you. Thank you, sis. Like, I'm here for it. Right, no, I didn't take it personal. Just so we clear, I'm glad you get it. I didn't take it personal. I got what you was on. You saw, it's pronounced faux. I got you. And see, that's what we need to do more of, okay? Sisters seeing, crowns that's a little dangle and be like, no, fix that, sis. That's how you rock it. Hold your head up high, bitch. You got it. Like, Melanie, I'm here for it. I'm here for it, Melanie. But yeah, no, I know that. But I'm trying to, you know what I mean? I'm trying to explain because some people don't know. Like, for instance, like I was explaining like 5 seconds ago. I didn't know they had whole, like faux, locks, dreadlocks, wigs. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially because I'm a comedian, right? Usually you see like dreadlock wigs, they look goofy. They usually come with a goddamn hat attached. You know, it looks like a character. You feel me? But it don't look like, just straight, legit, where there's scalp showing. And you know what I'm saying? And it look like real. It can fool you. I ain't never seen them type of faux, because we're going to keep it correct, faux locks wigs before. And so I was trying to explain to the people, who also was ignorant the way I was. It's fake locks. It's not real. It's phony. But it look good, and you can't tell. That's the whole point. Look, that's what I'm saying. The kind that they have, the ones I seen synced with my own eyes today in the store. I was like, oh my God, this looks so awesome. It had the scalp on it and shit. Like, you can really be straight up bald and like fool people. Like, it's so dope. But it was like, I don't know, I had a whole girl day. It was so fun, okay? And what makes it like fun and funny for me, right? Is because, once again, I gotta tell y'all my little story, okay? I used to be a former tomboy, so I wasn't into none of this shit, okay? At all. I wasn't into none of this shit. What happened was, a bitch graduated from college. And that's when I got my first weave ever. Like, never rocked weave, never rocked wigs, never rocked none of that. And I was graduating from college, okay? And I had this cute-ass curly fro. I'm talking about my fro was so gnarly. First of all, because I was natural. I grew the shit out. Listen, it was big and bushy and beautiful, but it also was taken care of, right? So it was curly. I don't know what the hell. I was using a lot of pink moisturizer at the time. It was the early 2000s, okay? I was using a lot of pink mourizer, and I got my tendrils to look really crispy, and then I had, I was rocking a lot of, burgundy, deep, colored, what am I trying to say? Deep colored lipstick, and it was cute. Honey, it was super cute. Girl, my mama was like, She was like, I got this. She didn't even have, it's one of them experiences where your parents just take over because they like, okay, I brought you in this world and I can take you out. I'm not finna, no, we're not doing this. She called over She used to be our neighbor. Girl, I can't remember her name. She used to be our neighbor. She used to live across the alley from us. And apparently, girl, get out of here, you fake ass person. Trying to be. Dude, these trolls are crazy. Somebody started a Roomsters Miami troll account for YouTube. Probably the crazy stalker motherfucker that hijacked the account I was trying to start, who I also talked about in my stories. For people who haven't seen my YouTube stories yet, I discussed this in my YouTube stories. See, this just show you how like the stalkers be stalking. Okay? They don't miss a beat because they ain't got shit better to do. But I put in my YouTube stories how I had just started a Roomster account.
I started a Roomster.com account, and somehow while I'm creating the account, I'm not even allowed to put my own name in it, and my name shows up as watching you. Very fucking creepy. And then they're trying to force me. And then they're trying to force me to link my account to social media. And no, Instagram has already played me. I lost my LinkedIn account and all that other shit. I'm just not interested. I'm also learning that other people that I fully respected and, they have good stuff that they're doing, got banned from Instagram, like Tara Reid and people like that. And I'm like, really? The fuck are they doing over there?
The fuck are they doing over there?
And like I put my name, my information, and it just changed to watching you. And I'm like, what the fuck? How did that even get in there? And then it won't let me edit it and change it. I'm like, what the fuck? So I just started messaging people directly. I saw the bullshit and I'm over it and I don't have time. These little, I'm trying to figure out a name to call the dark underworld people that continue to do this dumbass shit and get on my nerves. Because they don't like to be called by their names. They go to shutting down social media accounts and shit because they don't want you to know that they exist for real. Because that's how fucking twist evil and full of shit they are, right? So you can't even call anybody real names. You got to find clever ways to describe this population of weirdos. Okay, that's what we're gonna call them. We're officially gonna call them population weirdos. That's what we're gonna call them, population weirdos. Okay, so population weirdos. I didn't hijack my shit and did that little stuff, and I was just like, really, I just don't have time for this. And so I just started messaging people directly. Like I looked at the listings and like saw what people were, what they had locally, and I just hit them up directly and gave them my contact. If they're interested, they'll hit me. If they're not, whatever. Like I don't have time. But yeah, I've been housing searching all day. I've been housing searching this is day 3 for me. Day 3 for me. The first day was like all about getting leads, and then it's day 3 because I started on the first day at work. You know what I mean? Like okay, because I was like, this is day 3 of me being in here. Yeah. So it's been 3 days. Because I started and then I had this place, and I was like, okay, this is affordable for now, but I don't want to keep bleeding money. That's not what this is about. Like I want to get into something. That's the whole point. And then letting my little McDonald's job or whatever, that'll cover rent by itself. Like that'll just because it ain't nothing. But child, it ain't nothing $9 an hour, and I've been making way more than that since I don't know 17. I guess that's kind of like I guess that was what I was making when I was 17. I used to make $1,800 a month from my first job at 17. Which at 17, when you ain't got no bills because you live with your parents and shit, that was pretty good. And then I saved up my pay. Like I'm a good steward of my finances. If you can't tell, it doesn't take me much. I don't see. We finna get all the way up into it, girl. Look, I'm a good steward of my finances. Okay, so yeah, of course I was like spending money, but I was very good at making good decisions. And so, child, I went to college with stacks in my pocket. Child, I had like $35,000, and it was all my money. Oh, child, I went to college with stacks in my pocket. Child, I had like $35,000, and it was all my money.
35,000, 35,000, 35,000,
35,000, 35,000, 35,000, 35,000, 35,000, 35,000, 35,000, 35,000.
It was my money. And I had no real bills. All I had was a phone bill. So it was just like, I'm good. And then I fucked around and had scholarship money on top of that. So I didn't really pay for my first year of college. It was, on the house and shit. So yeah, my greedy father was like, bitch, loan me 1,500. I was like, what? Oh, thank you, CT. I was like, what? Yeah, but true story, that really happened. Child, but I've always been that person. And, I'm a little survivor or what have you. Things ain't always been peachy. Bitch done fell off a few times. I done shared my story. Y'all can go on this channel, okay, and see plenty of vlog video. I be real transparent. I mean, that's part of the fun of becoming like a comedian, being a comedian. We're not doing that. Get away from me. I don't know. Little fly, whatever, trying to get on my little fruit fly, whatever, trying to get on my food. I will not. Because, honey, look, you guys. I went back to Whole Foods again because, goddamn it, this chicken was fabulous. And I done look at my I done got me a whole new, listen, I went up in there, because Whole Foods is a different place now. They make you put on gloves and shit. And they girl, you better go over there with your barehanded ass trying to look at the food and put no food in the box. They will curse you out. Gloves. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. One day they had Habib. The next day they had Hector. The next day they had Huron. I gotta find a black name that start with H. Huron. Today they had the brother Huron. I just be naming them names that start with H. I don't know why. Cause He-Man. They were He-Man. All three of them. Hey, no, like they just whatever. But today they had Huron. They had the brother, and brother wasn't playing no games. Where's the glove? Oh shit, nigga. You better take your barehanded ass over there by the food. They ain't playing with you. I follow all rules and regulations. They told me the first time, they have to tell me again. Honey, I went and put some hand sanitizer on my hands and then put my gloves on. But it was some hard-headed ass people. I ain't gonna even be specific because I ain't no snitch, but they wasn't melanated though. I ain't no snitch though, but they was some hard-headed people. Just going over by the food anyway. That's why, nigga, didn't they tell you put a glove on? Put a glove on, nigga. You gonna get us all fucked up in here. Then they gonna shut this shit down and claim they sick. Nigga, stop. Put your glove on. But anyway. Wait, that brief commercial was brought to you by Whole Foods. Anyway, yeah, so, I'll be a little good steward of my finances. And see, that's what's happening with this housing thing, right? Because one of the things I've noticed recently from this population of weirdos, right? It's like, especially since these motherfuckers be trying to monitor my money and shit, it's so annoying and weird. But it's like, yo, I don't just spend everything I get just because I got it. I don't burn a hole in my pocket because there's money in it. That doesn't mean that I'm cheap, and it doesn't mean that I'm afraid of spending money. Oh, no, au contraire. Mon frere, contraire. No, it's just, I don't let anybody just talk me out of my drawers. Like, that's really all it is. It's like, money is a tool, right? So I use it for utility. It's so, you know what I mean? It's got to make sense to me, Just like I try to do things and cut out the middleman and stuff like that, because that makes sense to me. I'm a very direct-to-consumer type of person. Now, don't get me wrong. If you were a liaison to something, yes, you should be compensated for your services. You know what I mean? So if you put me on to something and you require a 20% commission, 20% fee, I ain't mad with that. Okay, I thought I blocked these people. Okay. I ain't mad. You about to be back at the bus stop, but you bought another bad wig. No, I'm not about to be at the bus stop. And see, wait, let me tell you about the population of weirdos. I'm going to get to that in just a second. No, I'm not about to be back at the bus. What the hell is you talking about? Okay, so anyway, I was looking at apartments, right? And I was looking at, rent-to-own places as well. Because what I was trying to do was get back into homeownership. Well, not get back into, but focus on homeownership. Because before all this bullshit happened, right, with me being in transition and not having a place to live, Aarona was living in a condo. Yeah, that part. Because Aarona was like, all right, well, I've been spending all this money on rent. My mom left my brother the house. I'm undersigned on the house, right? House has about $500,000 in property value, okay? Just as it was, right? But I'm undersigned on the house. And then my brother was taking care of 2 mortgages. It became a lot to handle, okay? So everybody's fucking up. He's stressed out. This is my brother. I was already over California. And I have to keep reiterating this because motherfuckers think I want to go back there. And it's like, go back there to what? For what? Like, California as a state ain't shitty. California was cool. But it was just a season. Like, that season pretty much had ended, you know what I'm saying, for me in 2016. Wasn't no new things happening. I mean, I pretty much had gotten to the highest of the ceiling that they was going to let my black ass get into because, we see what took place afterwards. I mean, I don't care what nobody's excuses are. I don't care what lies are being told on me. You mean to tell me in the last 3 years, with everything there is that I do, people wasn't really trying to offer me work? get the fuck out of here. Like, for real. Like, not even to open for somebody. Get your ass out of here. And it wasn't nothing that, like, shocked me or anything like that. Because when I was out there and I was active, people really wasn't in a hurry to put me on shit, you know, like, while I was there. As far as performing at the local spots, yeah, they'll put me on those. I proved myself enough to do those, but those don't really pay. Like, LA don't pay. You could do the Laugh Factory. You could do the Comedy Store. You could do the Hollywood Improv. The most you gonna get is, like, the most you gonna get. The most I've ever seen them pay people. It's like $75. Baby, when I wasn't doing comedy in LA, I was making $400. I was making $200 in one day. Not doing comedy. When I do comedy on the road, I'm making a minimum of $1,000. So, I'm paying this high-ass rent to be in Los Angeles County. For what again? They just gonna give me $75. What the fuck am I doing that? But put gas in the car. I'll buy a wig, you know what I'm saying? Get my eyebrows done, get my nails done. That's about all it'll cover. Maybe some groceries. You know? The first few years, and I was out there 11 years. The first few years, fuck out of my face. Oh, they mad. They super mad. They hella mad because I'm breaking down the real economics of how that shit works. Yeah, that's how it works. So yeah, I was making the majority of my money on the road, you know? And when the road got real good to me, I wasn't never home. 2016. Like I was, you know, like I'd be leaving out on Wednesday, gone, coming back Sunday night, Monday morning, you know? Sometimes I had, like, you know, stuff within the week and not stuff on the weekend. So it's like, I'll be gone. I'll come back. All right, now I'm here for the weekend. Okay, let me see what's happening on the scene. Let me see what I can get into out here. And it wasn't, you know what I mean? It'd be the same old, same old. So all I'm saying is, right, after about 2, 3, 4 years of that, you'd be like, all right, I can really do this anywhere. And once again, especially after I did Wild 'N Out, I was like, nigga, the motherfuckers that they are highlighting, they don't even live in LA. I'm the only motherfucker that's out here in LA. You know what I'm saying? Doing what I'm doing. So really, I can live anywhere. Because if they in Atlanta and they getting it, or, you know, where else, other people lived out in New York, but not everybody, just like Rip Michaels and like somebody else. But everybody else, well, Jack Thriller it was Rip Michaels and Jack. So jealous, y'all. Because this is called Diva Persona Hair. They all trying to talk about my wig and all of this stuff. Baby, you can hate if you want to. I look good. I know I look good. You know I look good. And that's why you mad. And that's why you mad. You shouldn't be taking from programs designed for... What? I don't even know what the hell they was trying to say. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Bye. Ciao. Bye. Anyway. Yeah. The weirdo population, they super mad. They super mad because their lives are getting exposed and nothing they doing is really working. But then also, it's becoming quite obvious that the people I said that were abusive are. Why else would nobody really want to be bothered? I mean, let's be honest. If it was all that in a bag of chips, wouldn't I want to come back? Wouldn't I? But I don't. And because I don't, they're looking real stupid. And they mad. Because they just knew I was going to come back. They just knew, nah, fuck it, we're going to take away all her money, we're going to fuck up all her opportunities. And she going to come crawling back, I'm going to wait on it. And I never did. And now it's just like, nah, but she going to be back. You from Chicago, why you so sensitive? Girl, bye. It's called being an adult. You don't have to expose yourself. Everybody coming out wishing you well, but never supported you when you was living in a tent. Girl, I was living in that tent to save money. Once again, we're going to bring up the fact that I'm a good steward of my finances. Let's get back to that point really quickly. Well, like I said, when this all started, when motherfuckers was trying to make me lose everything I fucking had. Everything I fucking had. Lose everything, right? So that I could be desperate. Because that's how they like you. That's how they can pull their game on you. That's how Hollywood is ran. Everybody wants you to be fucking desperate. Because then once you're desperate, you'll accept anything. And that's how they like you. They want you to be that vulnerable. So, they did that to me. Hoping that I would just, you know, come back. And, you know, there's only so much you can accept from people. You know what I'm saying? Before you're like, okay, whatever game this is, it's over. Like, no. You know, there's only so much you can take from people. Period. You know, and I want to live in an environment and I want to live in a place and I want to live in a world where, you know, people respect human life and they, you know, don't prey on others. I do my little part. I try to do my little part to wish people well and, you know, share information that can help them. Share some insight, share a vision, share something that can help them. Share some laughs, share some giggles and shit. That can, you know, just, hey, the mood 5 minutes ago was heavy, but let's make it light. You know, just something, you know. That's just who I am. And, I mean, one of the reasons why I don't like being around my family, one of the reasons why I left a lot of the people that I left back in Chicago where they are is because they're, number 1, too negative, number 2, too toxic, and number 3, I can't deal with people that don't want to do anything with their lives or themselves, but they want to complain about everything, but they don't want to change shit. There's only some, I mean, and this is it's not directed to any particular person specifically, but there was a lot of this going on in my life and in my social circles, especially as it pertains to Chicago. You know, there's only so many times I can call back to the crib and ask people what they're doing and, you know, really take the time to check up on them and they're not doing it back to me. Or I'm calling to see, you know, hey, what's going on? And it's so damn cold here. It's so damn cold here. It's like, of course it is. It's always been cold. You ain't, obviously you're not that mad that it's cold. You're still there. Bitch, I couldn't take it. I left. That's why I'm not there anymore. But how many times am I going to talk to you? In the limited times that I have the chance. You know what I'm saying? And we're talking at length about how cold it is and how you hate it. How many times are we gonna do that? Just G. You bet. You know what I'm saying? How many times are we really gonna do that? If you hate it that much, leave. This is your life. You get one. You better get out here and make some shit happen. You better have you some damn adventures. But anyway, saying all that to say, let's do the finances real quick. Different things get proposed to me, right? And I would just be sitting back looking at it from an economical standpoint, and I'm like, that shit makes no sense. Like, I don't see the value in that. If I see the value in it, I'll invest in it. Like, I'm very, you know, sensible like that. If I can see the value in it, if I can see how I'm going to make my money back, if I see the ROI, I'm with it. If I don't see it, right, I'm like, I'm going to wait. Or I'll check my other options. And I don't apologize. I feel like that's being a smart investor. I feel like that's being a good steward of finances. If you just going to get it to blow it all the time, then you don't really have nothing to build off of it. And like I said before, it takes money to make money. This is always going to be true. I don't care where you live. I don't care what, you know, your money is doing. I don't care if you're using Bitcoin or you're using the dollar that's like a fiat currency right now because it's not even backed by gold. It hasn't been since before I was born. I heard it stop being backed by gold in the 70s. I wasn't even here in the goddamn 70s. So, y'all seen her in action when she started. You know what? Ain't nobody got time. You mean back in the day when everybody was lying to me? When I couldn't get a straight answer out of anybody about anything? And I was in a situation where if I would have went to sleep in my own place, it would have cost me my life? Yeah, I remember all of that very vividly. And what's interesting about that period of time that people that are randomly on the internet love to just bring up, nobody likes to admit to the real shit that happened because it makes them look bad.
She looks so lovely. Trust me. Yeah. Let that beat drop. Feel like my salvation always came from hip hop. I pop to it all my life. I've been surrounded by music, so I use it and I.
And nobody has any explanations for all of the attacks and the times that y'all sent police after me. To this day, y'all can't even explain to me why that Jamira bitch was calling herself my cousin. And we have it on record.
And my cousin Marie, who also called to check on me when she found out where the fuck I was, kept reporting back to me that there was some lady who had, at the time she had an 818 number, who was, you know, telling everybody to leave me in there. I'm crazy. I'm like, who the fuck is that? I don't know this person. Yeah, nobody can explain that goofy shit. But y'all want to sit up here and text me pictures of the bitch and all of this and all of that. And I'm like, nigga, I don't care. The nigga is 46. Let's get one thing clear. Even my ex-husband was 36. Bitch, check the resume. All right? If I'm not gonna date a guy that's close to age to me, I'm gonna be the sugar mama. The fuck is you talking about?
So I'm on my first date with 50. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I'm gonna get us something and he's here. So I'm so excited for tonight. I'm very excited. We're gonna have so much fun. We're gonna have so much fun. I'm so excited. And in the meantime, I'm gonna be singing and enjoying myself. And I can't wait, guys. You're strong and tough. You're protective. You have great principles. You're so fucking smart. You are a genius, actually. You're everything a real man should be. You're everything real men should aspire to be. And I'm so happy and grateful that I know you. I'm lucky to even be in this place right now, and I couldn't do that without you. I'm so grateful, and I just want to show you how grateful I am. I want to show you how happy I am. And I want to start by making memories right now.
If I'm not gonna be with a dude that is older than me, that can give me game, right? That can be mature and teach me some shit. No. No. That's not what I do. That's not how I roll. It's cute. Round of applause for the little narratives other people came up with. But no. Yeah, my ex-husband's 36. I'm 38. Miss me with this 46-year-old and his drama and his mommy issues and all this bullshit. I don't have time for him. I don't have time for the 51-year-old. I don't have time for the 50-year-old. I don't have time for the 34-year-old. Who, I thought he was cool, but he showed me a whole other side of him, and I'm like, scary, I don't trust that. The 51-year-old just got too much going on. Like, he just got too much going on, and I don't have time. It's too much going on. And no one has shown me their true love for me. Nobody. So, I mean, I'm single. Like, it is what it is. Like, I don't want to be with somebody that shows me that they don't value me. I don't ever want to feel like that. I don't want to be with somebody that doesn't make me feel safe. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. I want somebody that's my best friend. I want somebody I can have fun with. I want somebody that have my picture in his phone and he save it as his contact. And when I call and it show up on the screen, he's like, ooh, that's my baby. I want that motherfucker. I don't want these other motherfuckers. I want a motherfucker that, like, when I call and my picture show up in his phone because he saved it. He's like, oh, look at my baby calling me. I want that. I deserve that. I'm a good woman. Like, all this other shit is horrible. It's terrible. I don't even want bitches I don't like to be treated like this. And that's on God, in real life. I don't even want, listen to me, I don't even want bitches I don't like to be treated the way these motherfuckers are treating me. Over what, yo? For real. Over what? A bunch of lies and bullshit, because a lot of the shit that they were saying was fucking cap. And I didn't never do nothing but try to help in the first fucking place. So I got all this bullshit, all this flack, all this pain, all this goofy shit for trying to help. Nigga, I ain't gonna never help again. Are we done now? Can y'all go away? Leave me alone. I don't ever want to be involved ever again. And then as far as the other person's concerned, yo, I gave that nigga 10 years. He wasted it. He squandered it. It's not my fault. It's called karma.
And I'm getting mighty tired of your trifling ways and of listening to that jackass Bray.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.